Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Let's give her the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're back for some more Professor Layton, and the summer heat isn't as bad today, thank God.
Yay.
It's only gonna get worse though. We're gonna be reaching, what was it, 34, 35 degrees, whatever, on the weekend, I think. Yay.
That sounds like a nice afternoon. Wait. You will get for it.
Yeah, whatever. That's future me's problem. Right now it's stream, so I appreciate the nice weather right now. Right, so we'll just go here, close that. There we go. I'll have the Wii U's gamepad volume up. I don't want to do that. You get an echo effect, and that'd be distracting.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, we got to Mysterious Town. That's actually not creepy, unsettling. It's actually really colorful and cool.
Yeah, it's like, it looks quite nice. I don't see what the problem here is. Oh, fancy running into you here. Hello, howdy, hi, and all that.
Hey, yeah.
The postman, yes. I've got post to deliver here, but it's always dark when I come, so it takes forever. No wonder the people here always seem so on edge. Well, that's all the more reason for me to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with the post.
Oh, you deliver letters all the way out here?
Well, no one else is gonna bloody do it, and Amazon hasn't been invented yet.
Also, Amazon still has people doing that.
Well, still, Amazon doesn't exist at this point in time, I believe. Actually, when did Amazon come around? It just kind of like appeared, and I didn't acknowledge the transition, really.
I don't know, but I feel like Amazon also makes use of like already established things like post and other postal services.
It's just like, I don't remember when the transition happened to Amazon's relevance. I don't remember. I just acknowledge that it happened, but I don't know when it happened. It's one of those things that just appeared and you don't question it.
Yeah.
Anyway. I certainly do, and I have a schedule to keep while doing it. So, on that note, I'll be off. See you around. You would seem our friend the postman works a very, very wide area for delivery.
But how can he cover Topstone and Folsom every single day?
Well, the train exists, don't it?
Into the so far apart, it would be simply impossible.
You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many.
I suppose so.
In translation, we can't be asked to figure it out. It's a mystery to us as it all.
Yeah. Also, I want to point out that I think today nobody gets happy when they get post. Like, it's usually just either annoying ad stuff or something that needs your attention from like insurances.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, banks and everything. It's like, I don't think you get nice things from post really much anymore.
Yeah, right. Pleasant letters, those don't exist anymore, do they? Well, today's day and age, that's the downside of technology. It's advanced so far, really, that, you know, the necessities of letters to inform information is so redundant now, really, isn't it?
Yeah, which also is...
You only do it, as you said, for, like, bank stuff, whatever, when you need it physically on hand to prove evidence, pretty much.
Yeah, I think this is also a good thing, because, you know, if I wanted to communicate with somebody, and like, even if it is just in Austria, it takes forever with post.
Yeah, depending on the urban region as well.
And stuff like, you know, how long it took for my package to arrive to you. Like, imagine us having a conversation.
Yeah, that was
via
quite
letters.
delayed. That's why the telegram was made, but still, that's just as bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're distracting ourselves really badly.
Are you right there, Flora? You don't look well.
I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden. You're as white as a sheet. We'll find a place for you to rest straight away.
I don't see any hotels. If there were any, you'd think there'd be a sign or something.
Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say one of those buildings over there is a hotel. Okay.
I was expecting a puzzle to find out why.
Let's see. Find out. Oh, okay. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think you can solve
Everything's
this
in
one.
order now.
Near the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of these 4 is supposedly, the local hotel, though it lacks a sign. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the buildings is the hotel. Can you work out which of these 4 buildings is the hotel? Now you can solve this one, Plumber.
What? I don't see the logic in this puzzle.
Oh, it's there. You just, once you noticed it, you're gonna hate yourself.
I mean, one has 2 doors, so maybe there's like the hotel entry and then there's the separate one for where they live, but
Is there an alternate way to label it, maybe?
you mean with labeling it? Do you mean it's like built in an H shape or with the windows, but I can't see that either.
Alright, do you want me to just answer it then?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Let's see if this works.
I'll see your answer in a second.
Easy.
There you go. It did spell it out. You just weren't seeing it at all.
What the?
It was there. See? It's,
Come on.
yeah, the letters are right there. It's even obvious against the other buildings because none of them have this detailing specifically. So it stands out even more, in my eyes at least. Yay. Gobsmacked you are.
See, that's the kind of puzzles I don't like. It's like, what am I even looking for? This.
A sign to tell it's a hotel.
How are you doing, Flo? Any better?
Little bit. I think that with some rest, I'll be back to my old self. Flora, Luke and I are going back out to learn more about this town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest?
Yes, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long.
Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there. You too, Professor.
Do you think Flora's going to be okay?
I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She may just be exhausted from our long journey. I think our best course of action is to gather whatever information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps a lady waiting. Ah, this is an excuse to write her out of the story for a few bits.
Which she probably won't use to sneak around and do stuff on her own because she isn't Flora.
No, that's Flora. I'm gonna see what you're talking about. Good evening, sirs. I do hope the young lady travelling with you feels better soon. Okay, then. Thanks, Krantz, whatever that name is. Let's see. Where's our obligatory hint coins? There's gotta be a few around here somewhere. There's one. A few on the carpet. This room is actually, it's detailed but flat, which is the downside. There's no odd parts about it. There's one, randomly. Okay.
Hint coins everywhere.
Ooh, free puzzle. What an elegant flower.
And it smells so nice.
While we're on the subject of flowers, tell me, Luke, have you ever heard this puzzle? I'm pretty sure he has, but this is a variant of it. Okay, I bet you it's easier, technically. So, with the rules applied, like this corner piece here, it has to be, you know, somewhere around this space, because there's no other way this corner here can be filled in.
Yeah, which is always good starting points for puzzles like these.
Yeah, use the rules that have been established for you. I mean, what would I benefit from doing?
I feel like that this is more efficient.
It's less efficiency, we just want to fill it out. That could be a plot there. this is where it gets complicated. I can't do that.
I mean, leave it with there, but oh no.
You need to start taking them away just so you can visualize better. Just do that.
I feel like if you have it in the corner, the middle parts can just screw
Yeah,
up
it's
a
the
bit.
middle here. That's the tricky part. I can't do that. That doesn't really change anything, does it? It says maybe it can. No, it doesn't have.
I feel like
No.
maybe if you do it in the like a bit to the right in the middle. Yeah, these are so bad puzzles to solve like from another screen where I can't point and think.
It's pure trial and error. All we can do is figure out what to optimize here with these corner bits here, really, and here. But that's what we can work with. Put that there, but that misses the corner, so. Up there. There's bits here that's not being filled in. That's the problem.
Yeah, because like the included a kind of
That works.
this looks better because now you don't have the gap in the middle.
Ah,
okay.
hang on.
Yeah,
There we go.
got it.
Just
Devious.
listen to me. That was almost too easy.
There we are. Usually they do like 2 or rarely 3 variants of the same puzzle.
There we are. That takes care of the puzzle.
Nothing creates a feeling of tranquility in a room quite like a fresh bouquet.
I say, this flower in the military expresses the Lux rooms. Really relaxed me.
Ah yes, the ones that the conductor placed in the rooms were very soothing. Of course. It's so obvious, I can't imagine why I didn't think of it until now.
What do you mean, Professor? Do you mean that the flowers made us all sleepy?
Luke, think back to when that train carriage switched tracks. Can you remember anything?
Well, honestly, I don't remember much. I dozed off doing all that, so everything's a bit foggy.
Of course it is. The sudden sleepiness we experienced was no coincidence. Furthermore, I don't believe it was mere chance that we woke up upon our arrival at Folson's. No, I'd say our little nap was part of a larger plan.
What plan would that be?
Were I to venture a guess, I'd say Sammy's roses contain some kind of extra ingredient.
We just sent everyone to sleep so that one of the carriages could switch tracks.
Precisely, my boy. I'll wager that only those riding in the deluxe carriage were taken away to Folson's. That actually gets answered in the bloody game. Neat. Well, somewhat answered. Not fully. I'd say it'd be more logical that they just take the people out of the carriages and put them in a different train. That makes far more sense and less effort, in theory.
It depends on where the carriage is. If it's like at the end, it wouldn't be too hard to change it. But yeah, everybody loves puzzles here.
Moving on. Okay. Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Schrader visited Folsens. The Elysian box and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by. I'm sure of it.
Do you think whoever stole the Elysian box might be hiding here as well?
It's still too early to tell, but I'll know more if we can work out why Dr. Schrader ventured out here in the first place. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the Elysian box.
Let's go, get to it then. Lead the way, Professor.
Okay, we'll do that in a second. We got a new tea, we gotta see what we can make with it. Let's see, I think the maximum is like 3 ingredients, so in case of trial and error.
Rosa freeze, yeah.
Oh. It would help if I like pre-looked at a recipe list. That would help. which I'll probably do at some point in the future. Bad tea is bad tea. Okay. Just do the usual stick 3 of whatever and see what happens.
Usually works out.
Not that.
Or maybe not.
There's only so many combinations I can make that has to involve this tea. Although to be fair, some ingredients just will not mix no matter what you do, so might be one of those.
What is it actually what we got?
This stuff.
Give me fluff.
Doesn't sound like a good mix.
It put just 2 sweets in something. Like you usually can't go wrong with something and just a lot of sugar.
Says you.
Or maybe.
Alright. We'll worry about the whole tea thing later. Let's see. Where can we go? We can go forward, because that's all we got. Well, let me find more hint coins then.
Hint coins.
There's one. Always check the windows. We get that sometimes doors are functional.
Wait, can you go back to the room?
Yeah, you can.
Just
I can't go through that one
why
because
is
it's
this
not a
room
door.
circular if the building is not?
I don't know. Don't ask me. It's aesthetics. You really wanted to focus on that hotel sign so much.
Yeah.
Mark my words, Samuel. It's here in town. I can guarantee that. You're to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me as soon as you find it. Okay?
Oh, come on, Uncle. Do you really think it's everything people say it is? I don't know. It kind of sounds like a lot of baloney to me.
Are my ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn you just told me that my information was wrong. You're in no position to be lecturing me on this subject. Now get out of there and start looking.
Okay, okay. We need to blow a gasket. I'm going.
What do you think Mr. Beluga and the Twin Conductor were talking about, Professor?
It would appear that they too are out on the hunt for something.
Look, Professor, what on earth could that be?
Ooh, it's a journal with a lot of fucking locks on it.
And a goat head on top of it. That's good.
It's some strange sort of book. Perhaps someone dropped it while running about the town.
Yaks. The budget, this crazy symbol on the cover.
Let's have a look. The symbol seems to be in the shape of a goat.
Well, whatever it is, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But I do wonder what's written inside.
It's hard to tell. These locks mean we can only read the first entry. Still, the symbol intrigues me.
Hey, Professor. Maybe someone in that antique over there can tell us something about it.
Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there. Yay, we got a book. Okay. Beluga has a mystery. Even though I feel like that mystery should have brought up earlier, but whatever. Okay, I guess the antique shop's to the left, but let me see. Here we are. Alright, we've got one book entry in here. I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we held last night. These parties are usually a complete bore, but her presence changed all that. As the Duke's son, the unfortunate reality is that most people are overly polite and fawning towards me, but this girl was warm and real, and treated me like she did everyone else. It was very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. Ah shit, it really is someone's diary, fuck.
Why?
Dark secrets held inside.
Why does it have a goat on top of it? Like, I was just thinking, you know, cultist book, satanism.
Well, it's a cool aesthetic. I think that's why they picked it. Can't see any other reason why they would. Let's see. Problem with tapping around for hint coins, you never know what would be a puzzle all of a sudden. Oh, tell me, what are you doing here?
Inspector Chummy, where did you come from? Huh. Took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After some fieldwork in Tropstone, I was able to detect that this town and the Elysian box are linked. Dr. Schrader had stockpiled quite a stack of research on the Elysian box. A criminal army in pursuit of, well, likely than not killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I find it, I'll find the culprit. Oh, that's a solid bit of reasoning there. I didn't think Inspector Jammer was that sharp.
But that doesn't make sense, because Schrader had the box, right?
Yeah, but the box was taken from him.
We're doing some research to find out what the box is, not really finding it per se, but yeah, whatever. I just don't get the logic of Chelmy getting over here, because the person who stole it is in London. There's no way they would have gotten all the way over here. Logically. I'm just saying.
I mean, logically not, but I'm pretty sure he is. Or they are. Did you say something, lad? No, sir, not about. Good, because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. Get the murderer to catch and cut back to London. Come along, Barton. We're leaving.
I mean, yes, sure.
Alright then. Let's see. Objects galore. I'm trying to investigate, not have an observation of things. Where's my hint coins? There's one.
They knew what to do. It's like, oh, let's just put idle descriptions on things that people click on for hint coins. Good day. Are you out shopping for anything in particular?
I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. There are a few things we'd like to ask you about. However, firstly, there's this book we found. We're also wondering if you ever heard of an antique known as the Elysian Box.
Oh dear. Here we go with the box again. No, you're the third person to ask about this today. The third? Those two detectives you saw were just about asking about it, and half an hour ago there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching around town for the box. Can you describe this young lady? Oh, she was quite a beauty. She wasn't a local, but she had a face that seemed somehow familiar. And the officers, well, they said they were here on an official police investigation. I will tell you what I've told everyone today. I wish you could help, but this box you're after is news to me. Not my customs. I forgot to mention something about the box. Having quite a history behind it, if the thing was ever falls in. It could have been in the Harrison Museum. I suggest you check there.
Where might we find this museum?
Let's look for the big building in the middle of the town, on the north side. The museum houses a wealth of documents celebrating the history of our town.
This is all extremely useful. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit.
Oh, before you run off, you mentioned that you also found a book.
Yes, that's right. Please feel free to take a look at it.
Quite an unusual construction for a book of its age. Lovely work and very rare, I would say.
Would you happen to know anything about this symbol on the book's cover?
I was just about to comment on how familiar that symbol seems, for there's no significance I'm aware of. I must confess, what drew my eyes to the book was its lock. Old gadgets of this sort always fascinated me. Its construction is very basic, so you might be able to open the locks with any old key you find. As a matter of fact here, why don't we see if this one does the trick? Think of it as a way of thanking you for both, for showing me something interesting.
Many thanks, my good man. Oh, cool. Free key.
It's too bad we didn't find out more about the book.
It certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside for now. It's time to pay a visit to the Hardened Museum.
It's not the Herschel Museum, right?
No, Harden or Herzen.
Also, is this intentional? Is it Herzen German word for hearts? It's kind of similar to.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that works. I had the great fortune of bumping into that girl from the ball again today. She's the daughter of some fancy lord or another, and it shows. Her intellect is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her, and have already started courting her. However, I fear the father seems less than pleased with the idea. Okay, definitely a lord's book, whoever this is.
Also one thing, why did the when asked to describe, it was just like, oh yeah, she's beautiful, but not like, hey, what kind of hair color has she? What outfit was she wearing? Like any details.
I think they know what they're doing.
Heard all about you, Missy. I know you've been asking around town about that box.
Oh, but I just...
And before you say anything, I don't care who your old man is. No one's above the law. And nice, anyone out chasing the Elysian box moves to the top of my list of suspects.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Sir, if you wouldn't mind.
What is it, Barton? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here?
Yes, about that, sir. The criminal we seek killed a man to obtain the Elysian box, so the villain should have it already. If the young lady was our culprit, she'd have no need to ask around about the box, in my opinion, sir.
Oh, is that so now, Barton? Huh. I don't recall ever asking for your analysis of this situation.
Terribly sorry, sir. Please forgive me momentary lapse in judgment. I'll just be going now.
Barton, get back here this instant. You pilchard?
That's a new insult to me. Never heard pilchard before. Whew.
Hey, that's a girl we saw at the Topstone station. What was her name? Katie? No, that's not it.
I believe you're thinking of Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katia.
Yeah, that's the one. I wonder what she's doing here.
And she's gone. Alright, well, we're going north anyway.
How can she be gone? She was just here.
Hello, that looks familiar.
Wait.
Huh.
Now, there's a couple of mugs I've seen before.
Hey, I know you.
And I know fate, 'cause that's what brought you, me and that swanky tea set of yours together. Now that we're all reunited, I say we celebrate with a cup of tea. Brew me something nice, would you?
You want us to make tea for you?
That's right, whippersnapper, but nothing fancy. A cup of citrus classic would do the trick. It's so easy to make, even a baby could do it. A baby with a magic tea set, that is. Anywho, all you need is some oasis leaf, a little brisk berry, and a sprinkle of citronus seed.
Which we've already made. The Citrus Classic. So sometimes they'll tell you exactly what they want, maybe a new recipe list or whatever, and then there are times where they're bastardizing vague, so you do have to read the descriptions of what the teas provide, pretty much. If you've already made it. Fantabulous. A smile spreads across Starshin Scarfin's face. He seems restored and cheerful.
Not a bad cup of tea you make, Shorty. Of course, you couldn't have pulled it off without my expert direction, so don't get cocky. You know, this town is filled with thirsty folks.
That's what she said.
You got the tea set, so the way I see it, it's your responsibility to help people. If you manage to help everyone out with the tea break, good things will happen. This I promise.
Gosh, Griffith, what do you think? How much good can you really do with just a cup of tea?
Oh, a fair bit, Luke. A gentleman never underestimates the power of a hot cup of tea. We're British.
I will approve this message. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it couldn't hurt to spread some happiness.
Now, I believe this whole tea thing, if you get enough of them, whatever, or do all of them, it unlocks a new set of puzzles, I believe, in the extras menu. Because they always have this in the thing, whatever, post-game puzzles and stuff. They want to make sure you get your good game's worth of puzzles.
What's that?
Yeah.
Other question. Isn't Sachen a robot that's supposed to be living in the town and never living it? How did he get here?
He is an absolute mystery, and I don't think he was part of the initial plan. I think he was one of the wanderers. It's either he just wandered into the town and just fit in really well, because he disappears from the game after you meet him, pretty much, I believe. But, yeah, we'll be seeing him again some point else. One of those mystery characters.
Golly, you're too sure running around a lot. Makes me tired just watching you. Ah. Why don't you reset a while with this puzzle I've got here?
Alright then. Let's see. Oh no, I think you can solve this one. Here are 4 circular flower beds, each with a radius of 10 meters. The way they are arranged forms a space between them. Can you find the area in meters squared of the section colored red below? Oh god. Ignore the width of the border around the flower beds when calculating your answer. So, I guess the red sections is all that's outlined in that yellow there.
Okay, yeah.
You have fun with that. This is a math puzzle that's not for me.
I mean, this is... I mean, there has to be a clever trick, because there's no way in hell they expect you to
Well, they've kindly
multiply
given...
with pi in something like this and get a good answer out of it.
Well, they've kindly given us a good visual of what 10 meters look like on their screens. That must be a good helping hand, but as to what, I don't know. In the meantime, I'll go fetch the answer in case it takes too long.
I mean, calculating circle is radius times itself.
Which
Well,
it already tells us what it is, so...
yeah, and then you multiply it with pi, but I'm unsure about the middle thing.
Well, just by the looks of it, it's a 10-meter distance. It seems about evenly spaced. If I had a spitball a guessing distance.
If you go to input answer, how many digits do you get?
All of them.
Okay. Can you just try 100?
Okay. Let me just see. I haven't even looked up the answer, so you just...
Test my theory.
No. That sounds like too much.
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Shouldn't need to do any complex maths
Yeah,
to solve this one.
I figured that because there's no way in hell they're going to... Like, you're not going to get a clear number if you're calculating a circle, because pi.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I looked at the answer. Unless you can guess it right now.
How far off was I? I feel like I was on the right track, but
You're in the right track, I'll tell you that. You're in the right area.
it's only half a square, I feel like. Yeah, just tell me.
Alright, I'll do better. I'll put it. I think it makes sense in the visual I've been given, but I need an explanation of it. That's not right. What was that?
And now to test my theory.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
I realized
I had the right idea. I just did math wrong because
Okay.
of course you only have the radius. That's why the side of the square you get is 20, not 10.
So, okay, so you would have gone there at some point.
No, because I mean
were reading it
I
wrong.
was on the right track. I just then didn't take the step that the radius is only half of the side of the square that I'm building.
But you can't see yourself solving it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, if I don't make stupid mistakes, I already had the right idea on what the solution is, I just did it wrongly. Golly, you went for the puzzles of past and made my head spin. You're just one of these people who does everything her. I get tired just thinking about it.
Hey, new ingredient. Looks like ginger, to be honest. What's this? It is pepper cherry. Yeah, that doesn't really look like whatever this is. Whatever, I'm gonna stick it in here and put that in there and that good. That seems like a good mix. Damn.
Add sugar to it, everything's better with sugar or sweets.
That's a good point. This is spicy. Sweet. And just need everything nice. Maybe I should just look up a recipe list because I won't be
Yeah,
asked to, I won't be asked to figure it out. Let's see. I'll just have a separate tab for that. Let's see. No, I'm doing it one-handed. It's wrong. Typing on my phone. Pandora's box recipe. No, that's the actual food. Fuck. I didn't even know there was a food labeled Pandora's box. Here we go. Give me 5 years because IGN. Fuck you. Hang on with it. That's better. Strategy Wiki. Same website. Works for me. In the meantime, enjoy this pleasant music of tea. Let's see.
Maybe in the meantime,
Here we
make
go.
some comments. Oh, I have it. Okay.
No, make your comments. I need to pick the right tea to make it with, though.
Yeah, it's in the break, looked at the set list again and like some comments about the Killers concert I went to yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually now realized, because during the show, they let one guy play the drums for them
Oh,
during a
nice.
song, which I was a bit surprised because, like, first of all, okay, they just let somebody play for a whole song that they don't know how good he is, and also that guy just fucking killed it playing the drums. Like,
That rare moment where they get to show off.
yeah, like, he was really, really good.
Those don't happen often, but when they do, they work great.
Yeah, and and then I found out the reason for that is because he had a sign and he wanted a specific song to be played, and they were like, it's not on the set list. But
We're gonna do it anyway because we like her.
yeah, I think
going.
that was like, oh, but he actually, he like, the some figure was telling them that he can play it, like that he serves the drum and can play it. Like, okay, actually, it's really like they really appreciated that somebody learns to play their music as well. And they're like, okay, you come up here, we play it, and they then did it, and it was awesome. And I really like the song, so I'm glad they did it.
I mean, it's just a good thing it's part of their playlist because it would be a different story for some random ass song.
I mean, it actually wasn't on the set list.
No, but I mean, it's
like,
one of their
they-
songs, though.
Yeah, it's one of their songs, yeah.
So I made it
I
alright.
mean, with, yeah.
Bonus. Chair, a minute, please. Oh, hello there. You're the fellow who's always with Inspector Charmy, yes? The name's Spartan, sir. I'm a constable serving under Inspector Charmy, sir. I feel obliged to let you know you may want to reconsider going up this way with the boy.
Hi, what's up ahead?
Things best left unknown till you're older, lad. My advice is to do an about face and leave the area. I don't think he'll budge on this, Luke. We'll have to find another path leading up that way. Well, if we could just preview the map on the top screen there, a bit on the top left. I'm guessing that's some adultery stuff up there, methinks. Yes?
Yeah,
With that
and I
high
think
pink.
Herzen assume now makes more sense. Professor, I've just seen Inspector Jammy over there.
No need for alarm, Luke. He's likely just gathering information about Dr. Schrader's case. It seems he's finally worked out that the key to solving it lies here in Falsense.
Maybe the inspectors almost got a grip of the situation for once. So, let me confirm. This here is the man you've witnessed asking around the Elysian box. No doubt about it.
Yep, the man in the photograph is the one. I'd remember that face anywhere.
Well, it seems the deal. Just as suspected. My instincts are never wrong. Come along now, Barton. We are moving on.
Oh, yes, sir. Right behind you, sir. Alright then. I'll just find some hint coins. Don't mind me. Also, giant camera. That's a big ass camera.
Maybe they can repair our camera.
I hope. They must have a power. It must do. Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in like that. We've got a dress code, see? Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand me your hat. Very well. You're saying that we can enter if I give you this hat? This hat here, might I ask? Oh, this. Okay. It's one of those illusionary ones. Since Felix has requested that you hand over a hat, can you find another hat buried in the pattern below? The hat you're looking for will be the same shape and size as the black one shown below, but may not be facing the same direction as the example hat. Okay, at least they told us the dimensions of it. Now I just need to remember where it was, and no, I don't see it. Wait.
So we're looking for thin lines foremost.
Yeah, mostly, but they got to make sense. I can kind of see one the bottom right-ish, but that's not quite right in the dimensions. But I might be in the right area. This is hard. Benefit of it being on the handheld device that I have right here, I can rotate the screen freely.
That is nice. And I theoretically could do with the Windows thing, but nah.
Nah, it's a pain in the ass to do.
I think that messes up some stuff sometimes.
Yeah, imagine. Is it there? No, that's not right. It's like, I think I found one with like the rim of the hat, but then it just cuts off.
Yeah, I almost had it, but oh no.
I know, right? It's gotta be the same size and dimensions, whatever, so it can't be a really big one. Like, I can half see it. I think some part of me's telling me it's upside down. I can't quite see it.
It's not a bad guess with those kinds of things, but like my tactic is to just look like for the thin ones that are just only like one unit of it, because that's the head.
Yeah, but then you gotta
Yeah.
make the top hat part of it, and then
And
that
I
all
can't
falls
seem to
apart.
find anything for it for all the ones where the thin lines are. That's
The
kind
only-
of my issue right now.
The only one that kind of matches is here-ish, whatever. You can kind of get it, but then this blue square bit down here kills that entirely.
What about left corner bit to the top, the green and red one that go to the right side?
Here?
No, left bottom corner. But I feel like this is... Yeah, we were touching it, but... No.
You can't just say
Oh,
green.
yeah, I think
Wait.
I have it.
What
You
are
have
you
to
seeing?
take the... So there's a green thin line that's going down, then there's this awkward red piece that's not a rectangle.
Here.
No, a bit above.
This one?
Yeah, exactly. And then you need the blue one as well. Not the blue, the brown one. And then it's consistent of the red and brown blocks.
Hang on, I'm trying to see it.
God damn it, it's just too easy way out. Which just can
Wait.
do it for you.
Yeah, it's just like, it doesn't match the dimensions though, that's the thing. Actually, which orientation is it facing?
What I mean.
Is it pointing upwards or to the side?
To the side.
That looks too thin.
Oh, maybe we should sort that.
Yeah, that looks too thin. That can't be right.
It look too thin if you take it this way.
Right, so you're seeing that, right?
No, I'm seeing that.
Hang on. See. Let me see. So. Oh yeah, there it is. Devious bastard that is. Let's see. So I'll just try and follow you. That's a devious bastard that is. I think that should be enough.
It's a bit not too picky.
Yeah, it has to be fair. This is the DS, so it's
Yeah.
got to be a bit lenient.
It's not the blue badger puzzle.
Ah, shit. There we are. As requested, I've provided you with a hat. Oh,
Professor, I don't think that's quite what he meant.
but that as it may, I'm not taking this hat off. Let's go, Luke.
I'm really looking forward to dropping in for a snack.
It takes a very special occasion for this hat to come off. That's all I have to say on that matter. I think this is too deep for me. Hey, new toy. I don't think I got enough. I might need something
Okay,
else.
I was about to say, I'm surprised Layton gives up his head that easily.
Do you have anything else? You're just about the strangest two customers I've seen come by. Yeah, he's not wrong. Have a look at these photos of the town, Luke. Whoever took them has a fine eye for detail. But if you look closely, you can see that the pictures aren't quite in chronological order. You think you could work out the order in which the pictures should be displayed? Oh, fuck you, surprise puzzle!
I mean, I'm not surprised about puzzles in this.
Hang on a minute. 4 photographs decorate the wall of Joseph's photo studio. Each photo depicts the same area and was taken at the exact time of day. However, each photo was taken at a different point in time. And if you look carefully, you can work out the order in which these pictures were taken. Enter your answer using the letters attached to each picture, starting with the... Okay, so let's just figure out the order. So what changes between all images? Well, we can see in A, this bit here blacks
the
out.
black thing. Yeah,
So that must happen last, if that burns out. 'Cause it doesn't make sense anywhere else. There's a lamp here that's not active in all the other ones. That must be the start, because all the other ones are on.
Because time-wise, because it was like taken earlier when it didn't need light yet.
Oh, there's a broken mirror on B, or window, whatever, which is fixed on A. So that must mean A has to be last, B be second. So what's the difference with C and the lamp? So it's C, D, B, A. Time of day.
Oh, time of day.
There's a broken bit of window that gets fixed in A, so C, D, B, A. It's the wrong way. So why?
No, it was the same time of day is like on the same day you.
Yes,
right.
They're all done on the same day,
because
different times.
Time of day is for me, so what time is it now? Or is it not?
It's in chronological order, I think. I put in. There we go.
Okay.
That was fun.
But I'm just with curious about
Go on. Oh, I didn't even notice the
English
fucking
language
building
about
there.
phrasing. When somebody says time of day, do they mean what time it is right now, or
The time of the day when that event happened.
okay,
But they also do mean just like what time is it of the day? Or something like that. I don't know. It's just meant event of the day.
Okay, this is a bit thing.
Phrasing. Just time. Time is a fickle thing. There we are. If these photos are any indication, Volsense is quite a rich and lengthy history.
Huh. Enough of these pictures. I bet we could see exactly how the town developed.
You bring up an interesting point, Luke. But if these photos are that old, why do they look so new?
Now that you mention it, I suppose they do look quite new.
Photographs this old normally show some signs of deterioration. I wonder what method the studio uses to keep these photos so immaculate.
Maybe they're only 50 years old.
Ah, it's the last piece. It goes right there. We even lost a new minigame. Now we can take photos. Only in Volsense though, which is convenient, isn't it? So basically, now with this, any spots we find that it will tell us when to use the camera. We can play a game of Spot the Difference. And if we do enough of these, we'll unlock a new set of puzzles. So, that's fun.
Gameplay loops. You solve puzzle with the purpose of unlocking more puzzles.
Yeah, but it's like, it's rewarding. It's fun.
Yeah, nah.
See, he needs to get to 24. He runs to the end. Now this is where it becomes a problem because I might need to reorient at some point.
These things, yeah. Do you have a house now again?
So we'll put that there, and then...
Is it just the same, the pet house that you got?
Yeah, we got a secondary house.
Okay.
But due to the way the space limits work, he's gonna end up wasting his space anyways. Then one, two.
I mean, couldn't you just let him run down and then run into the light bulb?
I want to run elsewhere, but
Because then he runs.
I picture it's. I feel like it's a waste.
Why? Because then he runs to the end and then you can guide him up again.
How many spaces this has? 3 spaces. And this is where it becomes a problem.
I mean, you could make him run.
It doesn't. He doesn't move diagonally. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I think you can do the flower next to the apple because he likes apples more than flowers, which means he will.
You can use that for prioritization.
No, do the apple. Do just the flower one up and next to the apple because I think he will ignore the one down still because he should ignore the flower in favor of the house.
I don't know. He might go for the flower because it's closer.
No, but he will ignore it for the apple. It says so. So
let's give it a go. We can always use a block to get in his way in case we need to use it. I don't think I've ever actually needed to use a block before. He's going for the apple. And the house. Okay, you were right. And orientation. Light bulb. I don't know, this is looking a bit tight. Maybe it's enough. Nah, it's a few short. We need one more object. Okay, we're close. We just need another object, probably a new type, whatever. Let me make a save here, just in case.
Save.
Yep. Who's this? My, these photos look stunningly new for their age. How do you manage that? Oh.
Do you want to do that one?
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm flattered, but really, I take no special measures in that regard. Oh, okay, fine. Fine then. Drop it then. I'm sure he'd be relevant elsewhere later. Where's your stuff? Gimme. Let me just double check that. Nope, okay. That's a bit random. We just waltzed into a Photoshop for no reason. Let's see, nothing here. Okay, moving on. There's the dog.
Pet the dog.
He doesn't appear to be in a very good mood, Luke.
Let me see if I can find out what the problem is. Hey there, big fellow. Ah!
Good heavens. Luke, are you hurt?
I don't think he's in the mood for conversation right now.
Indeed. Let's find another way through town. Passing through here seems rather difficult. That's an obstacle we'll have to deal with later. Let's see.
The slowpoke is...
Yes.
Way.
God damn it. I need a whistle. Almost there. Just always check the lanterns. They're a good guaranteed source of hint coins.
I think lanterns are powered by hint coins.
Let's see, we can go to the...
Did we actually... Oh no, we didn't help Straken with tea. Why didn't we get a hint coin for that? Robbed.
Yeah, I think we were robbed. This must be the museum.
The gate's shut tight. It must be closed.
I was hoping we'd find some useful information inside, but there's no sense in standing around waiting. For the time being, let's continue our investigation elsewhere. Okay, well that was a goose chase. Moving on.
On.
Alright, now we can go to the left.
Greetings, strangers. Because you come here seeking fame and fortune.
Actually, we were searching for an item called the Elysian Box. Does that name sound familiar?
Oh, but that's a fantastic name. Is it possible for sharing that great name with me?
Wait a minute, that's not helpful. Oh, it's this puzzle again, but different. A yellow photograph shows 3 couples. In the photo, no one man is standing directly above his spouse. Okay. Of the 3 women present, 2 are sisters and are sitting next to each other. The elder sister's husband is the man without a mustache. Everyone in the picture is wearing a hat, except the husband of the younger sister. The woman unrelated to the other 2 is sitting in front of the younger sister's husband. So, can you find the man in this lot who is married to neither sister? We just have to figure out who the sisters are. Okay.
Okay.
This is just process elimination with the information we're given.
Yeah.
Just need a minute to drink.
So we have old sister, young sister. We have not sister.
Probably, yeah. Let me get a memo out. There we go. Okay. Of the 3 women present, 2 are sisters and are sitting next to each other. The elder sister's husband is the man without a mustache. Man without a mustache, so it's this guy. So the elder sister, so that's one of the sisters.
So we know that the elder sister can't be T at least.
Yeah, correct. So, there's... Yes, none of the men are staying directly above their spouses, so we can use that rule. Should be pretty quick to solve, just need a minute to process. Everyone in the picture is wearing a hat, except the husband of the younger sister.
So that's C.
Okay. This is interesting.
Oh, the woman unrelated is in front of the younger sister's husband, so the unrelated one is F.
Okay. So, can you find the man in this lot who is married to neither sister?
A is the older sister's husband, D is the younger sister.
Doesn't it just straight up tell us? Then it's B. The elder sister's husband is the man without a mustache. Everyone in the picture is wearing a hat except the husband of the younger sister.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the game straight up tells us. We don't have to figure shit out.
I was already in the process of doing that. Wow.
It's like, oh, we read into that too hard. Good job, the answer is B. Finding the answer to this one just requires close reading. The old fuck you.
I found out who everybody else is.
I know, but the game already told us. If we just read a bit more carefully.
Good job and good luck with finding the... whatchamacallit. You know the thing with the great name. I bet when you open it, it actually pops out and grants your wishes something nifty.
Thanks. Moving on.
I don't want to wish from genius. Like, I've heard enough of monkey's paw.
I was gonna say, yeah, monkey's paw. I've seen enough for consequences of that. Let's see. Let's go this way.
I actually said that I never get to experience D&D when somebody has access to wish.
One day.
So much potential to screw up.
One day. Oh,
Mr. Beluga, it's been ages. I haven't seen you in donkeys. Did you find that thing in the end?
I wish. I told Sam to track it down, but that boy is about as useful as a chocolate frying pan.
Oh, not quite like that, love. You get wrinkles in that distinguished brows of yours. I have then, Mr. Burstock. How about coming inside for catch-up? Professor, did you see that? Mr. Bluger just went into that cabaret.
Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Yes.
Is not a gentleman's establishment.
Well, it may be into some eyes, I imagine.
not two gentlemen.
There's another one. Didn't even know where that one came from. Oh, she has a.
Hello, you must be the tall, dark, and handsome stranger. Horoscope's been promising.
Okay, she definitely has a Cockney accent, considering. Hello, love.
I don't know.
You don't have to do it.
Accent. You're coming to see the show, aren't you, Tucky?
I apologize, madam, but we're in the middle of.
You're not going to all shy on me, are you? I can see you blushing under the big hat. Oh, and who's your little friend there? He's a white, strapping lad, isn't he? Aren't you, love?
Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Bad touch! Bad touch!
Me?
Sorry to change the subject, but I couldn't help but notice Mr. Beluga entering the cabaret.
Oh, you're one of Miss B's friends, are you?
Something like that, yes. Tell me, does Mr. Beluga visit here often?
Well, you could certainly call him a patron of the arts, love. But I'm not one to go chatting about the customers with. Just any old charmer who works for us. Oh, but you're a handsome devil, aren't you? Charming, dapper, and such a gentleman.
I mean, he is pretty good looking with that hat. You can't deny that.
Yeah. And he is a gentleman.
He is.
Show me you got some brains behind the pretty face. And I might get a bit indiscreet.
Oh god! Oh no, it's this again. I have this old necklace that's not really to my taste anymore. I decided to sell it, but when I was setting it valued the other day, I realized something strange. Each stone is worth a different amount, but there's a way for me to break the necklace up into 3 smaller ones that are all worth the same total. Can you work out where to make the cuts? Ah, this is where you would excel in maths.
Okay.
Okay, so we got at least by minimum 3 thousands value, so I imagine those 3 have to be separate. So you can work with that at least.
I would just add up everything and then divide it by 3 because
Yes,
that's
okay.
the sum we need to reach.
Alright then. Get your calculator out. Be fast in counting it.
Yeah. If I don't mistype. How did I? Also, I shouldn't have it done with the zeros. I always regret not doing this halfway through, but I never remember before.
Well, too late, you gotta commit.
Yeah. Okay, we have to reach 2,600.
Each. Okay. Well then, obviously, that 1,100 and 800 can't be a thing.
Okay, so I can see already the first group with 900, 700 and 1,000.
Let's see. 100, 1,000, so one group.
Then we get 900, 1,500. Yeah, then make the next cut between the 1,100 and 800.
Obviously, that's too much.
And yeah, we have it.
Really? That's it? That's all
Yep.
we have to do? But, hang on.
The last one also fits.
Okay.
This should do the trick.
I was just like, numbers, what? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pure math one. That I can actually figure out.
Yay.
Oh, brains and beauty. I hope you don't solve puzzles for all the girls. Now then, Mr. B is definitely looking for something, but I don't rightly know what. He can't have giving much luck because he has a white cup on whenever I see him lately.
Okay, well, that didn't resolve anything, but whatever. Okay, where to next? Many places.
Then
we
we go
can go.
downstairs. No.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you probably are, because he's probably moved by about now. Yes, he's moved. And now this man needs tea.
Oh, no. Hey, you boys are from out of town, am I right? You certainly are. How did you work that out? Pandora, cause I'm 2 plus. I've got a trick for working out who's local and who's not. Ah, that sounds handy. Could you teach me how to do it? Sure or not. But not for free. Tell you what, I'm very feeling done it. If you can make me go ha 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 again, I'll show you how to do it.
Well, I imagine we might be able to whip up a classic cup of tea that will excite your taste buds.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I haven't had tea in a very long time. Ages.
Okay, what does he want? I want something that's got a classic tea taste, so he wants this one. The Citrus Classic. Because it's got classic in the name. Now that's a good tea. A smile spreads across Derby's face as he lets out a contented "Huh."
Oh, that's the stuff. I tell you, the classics are really the best. That goes for tea too. We found out our end of the deal. Still depends. How do you tell outsiders from locals in this town? Oh, it's a piece of, pudding. Just get up real close and give him a sniff. Seems like most people from out of town smell like roses.
That makes sense. The whole train
Yeah.
thing. I see. There's just simple logic there with that one, really.
Actually, this is a smart way.
But it's a bit up close and personal with personal space.
Yeah,
Here we are, camera spot.
wouldn't work well in Scandinavian.
It's the journal, don't need that. Camera. Here we are. Right, let's have a game of spot the difference. Now let's see what is wrong with this image. The image below, mind you.
The one in the middle is missing.
We have to do these individually, annoyingly.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
My god, it's different. Now the others. Okay.
Does it tells you how many there are?
3.
The pipe that's sticking out is different.
Yeah, that's definitely different.
And now to test my theory.
Thankfully, there's only 8 of these, so we don't have to do many of these. We could just store them as well and do them later. I think the last one's a bit devious, if I recall.
Is it just me or is
The
on the right
branches.
side in the stairs? Oh no, there's it. Okay, then the other thing was just me. Okay,
Yeah.
carry on.
It's the branches.
Here goes.
Man, what a weird ass camera.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Someone put the remove filter on too much.
Also, the more we stream this, the more the desire to somehow incorporate something successful animation into work.
I mean, if you want to, you can do that. It's very satisfying when you get it right.
Yeah. See, that's stacking. And shake again. I wonder if, because we have automated test builds which pretty much either fail or not, run successfully or not, depending on if all the tests passes. Not sure if it's possible to do GIFs like at the end of it.
I don't know, who knows.
And if others would appreciate it.
Let's see what's in here. There she is. I'll just take your hint coins that are probably here. So, where are the hint coins? Where are they? Where are they? Fine. Oh, nothing. We're actually caught up, surprisingly. That's good. Okay. Don't need to come back here for a while, at least. It at least simplifies the search, thank God.
You see that watchtower, Professor? There's something very suspicious about it, isn't there?
That tells me to not go there then.
This is going to be a puzzle if you click on it, right?
Oh yeah. So I'll touch this guy instead. Look at his chin! It's like, it's there and yet not there. What? I can't. I can't.
This is like... It just looks like a finger or something. It's
I
like,
know. It's not every day I see new faces. Are you visiting from out of town? Yes, in a way, but we're not here to sightsee. We're searching for an antique known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of it? No, it's the first time I've ever heard of it. I wish I had some information for you. Oh, I just can't let visitors to our great town go away empty-handed. Here, it's not a key ring, but please, take this puzzle of mine as a souvenir of Foxheads. Thanks. Oh, it's this one.
what's this?
Okay. 5 shapes are arranged in sequence, but the 4th shape is missing. Use the 4 visible shapes to determine which of A, B, or C should be inserted as the 4th shape in the sequence. I already know the answer, so Plumber, do you think you could solve this one? The hint is on the grid on the top, whatever.
Yeah, it's like
What
there's a
makes them
pattern to
relevant?
how it changes.
Don't overthink it, it's far simpler than you think it is.
And I guess it's B then.
And what makes you say B?
Because it's like one of the constants is that the columns stay, and this isn't the same with A and C. It's like more. I don't see A and C at all. I can see B, but even though I don't quite get the logic behind it yet.
There is a logic, but you are right in guessing B. You'll get your answer in a minute.
And there we have it.
All the blocks are in the shape of numbers.
Oh, okay.
It's a good one though, considering that it was already in the right order.
That is a good one. Except for the first one.
Yeah, that first one is cheating. Nice work there, fellows. I hate to burst your bubble, but if you lead on this Elysian Box sledge you have there, you might be out of luck. See, many of the residents who were falsehoods experts skedaddled a few years ago. It all started over a strange rumour that spread through the town like wildfire. Ah, so even if we are in the right place, there may be no one left to ask. Tell me, what was this rumour?
Some silly thing about a curse. I'm not entirely sure what it was, to be honest. But I often find myself wondering where all those people who left Falsen's ended up.
That is curious. Oh, there's 2 buildings here. Didn't realize that. Well, let's go in this one first. Let's see. It's a general grocery shop by the looks of it. Pleasant. Let's see. I remember this particular puzzle. Oh, it hasn't given it to us yet.
Oh, this whole place is covered in garlic. It definitely smells like it. Bleach.
Yes, it's very pungent. It's a good thing I brought a handkerchief. My eyes are watering.
My nose hurts. Just being in here. They're both vampires confirmed.
Finally, some customers. Come in, come in. Been months since about anyone came by. My shop's been out of favour with the townspeople recently.
I can see why, or rather, I can smell why.
Okay, my shop smells, so what? It's not for the good of my health, you know. It's for protection. We've got what you might call a bit of a vampire problem here in town, and gotta keep some away, see?
Vampires? Seriously?
Do I look like I'm joking, boy? You've seen that castle over there, haven't you? That's where the vampire lives. At least, that's what people say. I'm not saying I believe the talk, but you can never be too prepared, you know?
Also, there's a market for it. People will eat that shit up. if they're that concerned about it. Alright.
It doesn't even ask us a puzzle.
Not yet.
Do you see that watchtower, Professor? There's something very suspicious about it, isn't there?
Alright, fine, we'll go in.
Ah! That's getting me silly, Professor. What's making that awful racket?
I don't know, but I think it's coming from right above us, Luke. Quick, Luke, up the stairs. Yeah, but puzzles, stuff, hand coins,
Mirrors. There's so many mirrors.
pictures. Gotta take pictures. Won't be doing all the things, we can do that another time. A bit distracting, really, the story. Oh, there's one. Yeah, that'll do. Oh. Neat. Oh, I'll just take that and that. I go for 3? No. Alright.
Blasted vampires, get off my property!
Are you alright, mister?
Who goes there? Wait, you don't need to tell me. I know vampire henchmen when I see them.
Oh, wait a second. What are you talking about? We're just a screaming came to investigate.
Say what you will, Sonny, but it won't do you any good. I see through your vampire lies. If you really want me to believe you're not vampires, you'll solve this puzzle, and you'll do it quickly.
Alright then, mister. Oh, this is a good one. In one quiet town, there's a tower that commands a view of the whole town. Since you can see every building in town from the tower, logic dictates that you should be able to see the top of the tower from any building in town. As you can see on the map shown below, however, there's one building in town from which you clearly have no chance of seeing the top of the tower, no matter which window you look out of. Can you find this building? You could solve this one, Plumber.
So, you have to look.
The top of the tower
for
that she's in, pretty much. That's
Yeah.
the tower they're referring to.
I mean, my guess is the stadium thing.
You can see it from in there as well.
Oh yeah, I feel exactly. I mean, this is the house like right on the side, but I don't know if it has windows on the other side.
They all look like you can see the top of the tower, so which one's the odd one out?
I mean, the goddammit, arch doesn't have windows as far as I can see.
You can get on top of that, probably, maybe, I don't know. You could still see it from there. It's quite an open field area, really.
Oh, it's the one that's behind the other house because it's blocking line of sight and doesn't have windows in the roof.
No. It's the building itself.
Oh god.
It didn't say it wasn't an option. It even told you, even like our
Yeah,
particular
but there
windows.
was like no window.
It has windows. Good thinking. From inside the tower, there's no way to see the top of it. You may be able to stick your neck out of a window and look up, but you still won't be able to see the top of it. Which is right.
Pretty good for a vampire. Unless you're not one of the bloodsucker's underlings after all. If that's how it is, then listen to me when I tell you, you best keep away from the castle over yonder.
Ooh, that is ominous.
It's the nest of one of the most fearsome undead creatures around. A real, live vampire. A real vampire, you say? Don't make me say it again.
I thought the vampire's alive.
I don't know what the rules are for vampires. They're really vague. They change all the time, really.
They're technically undead, right?
I don't know.
I'm solving this once and all with D&D.
And the answer is?
Medium undead, so
Hmm.
they're undead.
They're only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly and all dead.
Finding a lead out there is slow going, isn't it?
Indeed. Perhaps our only real choice is to wait for the Hershey Museum to open.
Gosh, that's the case. Maybe we should revisit the museum. Never know, it might have opened up when we were away.
You have a point, Luke. I hope the museum proves more useful to us this time than it did the last. So we're just going there and praying. I mean, it didn't come with a time schedule, so it's not my fault.
Yeah. Didn't they check Google? It usually has like open closes.
I have a feeling that whatever era this is supposed to be in the UK is before mobile phones were really convenient.
So you tell me this game's automatons that are lifelike exist, but not Google Maps
Well,
yet.
you say that was a thing. Automatons, they were a thing before phones.
Yeah, not to that degree. Like, we have phones now, and we struggle having robots that can, walk like humans.
Yeah, actually, have you seen current robots that are able to pretty fucking nimble nowadays? Actually,
Now I actually have still like picturing was it Asim?
yes.
Asim, the one that was actually quite advanced.
Yeah, they're going quite nimble now, especially with those dogs.
Yeah, probably should. Do you have videos of that of YouTube?
I'll be able to find you some.
Okay. Yeah, please.
Your thing.
Oh, did you see that? Huh? See what? The ghost, of course. One just floated by on Oogity Boogeting. I swear.
Oogity boogity.
God, I must have missed it. It's the 12th time today is flown by. This must be the best spot for ghost watching. Been here for hours. It's also fascinating. Utterly captivated.
I'm sure it's all very exciting. Would you care to take a break and have a cup of tea?
That sounds great. I screech like a banshee every time I spot a ghost. And oh boy, is my throat sore. But if I'm going to take a tea break, let's make it a mysterious one. Ooh.
Ooh.
That means I'd like something sweet and kind of unusual.
Alright, let's see if we've got anything with that description. Sweet, mild, and spicy.
Also, I get the thought thing, because I always lost I have lost I was like at the end I could barely sing along at the end of the concert.
Yeah. Take water as you must. This should be it, though. Yes, scrumptious. A smile spreads across Claire's face. She seems restored and cheerful. Clarice, sorry.
Hey, there really is something a little mysterious about the way this tea tastes. Good job. I'm glad you liked it. Oh yeah, it was great. Let me thank you for telling you where all the spookiest ghosts in town hang out. Post has got lots of great ghost watching spots. Thanks for the offer, but I'm scared enough as it is.
Alright. Anyway,
Seriously,
no
I
hint coin.
don't want to find out about ghosts in this mysterious town also.
Well, look at that. The gate is open now.
Now, we can finally go inside.
Alright then, let's go. Oh, it's these two again. Let's just gonna investigate a little bit before I have to do anything, get my hand coin. There's nothing here, goddammit. Alright, fine. Luke, do you hear that?
It sounds like the conductor and Mr. Bilger are roaring again.
Nothing? You don't even have so much as a lead on it? Thought I told you to find it, and find it fast.
Uncle, you gotta cut me some slack. It's no piece of cake sneaking around with the fuzz on my tail. Plus, that Professor dude from London has been out playing detective. Keeping a low profile takes it out of a guy. You know what I'm saying? Plus, my feet are killing me from all this running around. How about you let me take a break, man? Besides, if I get caught sneaking around like this...
You always wear a layup out, Samuel. Stop moaning and get back to the task at hand. But till you find that box, I'd better not hear the word break coming out of your mouth.
They were looking for the box.
No.
Gosh, Mr. Bilger really let him have it. Do you think he was the one who opened this gate?
I'm not sure, though. It appears that while the gate is open, the museum itself is still closed. Let's put this discussion aside for a moment. Tell me, Luke, you recognize the symbol at our feet? Oh, hey, it's the ghost head again.
Oh, yeah.
The stone has been worn down over the years, but I've definitely seen this design before.
Oh, it looks like the symbol on the book we found lying out in the street.
That it does, but I'm certain I've seen something like this in another location too. But where? Ah, yes. Now I've got it.
What is it, Professor?
We must locate Inspector Chelmy at once. I need to see that photo acquired from the crime scene. Oh, yeah, right.
But this town is so big. How are we going to track him down?
Well, it's quite late now. He may have returned to the hotel for the night. What do you think?
I think you're probably right. Quick, let's head back to the hotel.
All right then. Let's mosey on through. Yeah, whilst I'm here, just give me a hint coin. Anything. Something. Can't be nothing here. Oh, wait a minute. Give me a prompt to go forward. Might as well try it. Oh, nice. Oh, this man wasn't here a minute ago. Gregorio. I think you can have this one.
Oh my, so very, very thirsty. Are you alright, sir? To be honest, I've been better, Sunny boy. The name's Scorpio, and I love chess, like pizza. But I've been standing here all day, pondering my next move, and, well, it's pretty brutal work.
Would a cup of tea help that thirst of yours?
That be mighty kind of you, Sunny boy.
I'll see what I can make. Once you're refreshed, thinking up your next move should be much easier. Alright, what does he want? I'm parched, Sunny boy. Brew me up something sweet and smoky. I'll take care of my dry throat. I don't think I've got anything for that. No. No, we don't have smoky. Oh, excuse me. I'll have to leave that one alone for next time.
I do hope you come back with some tea. Chess is fast to work, son.
Is it?
Who is he playing? Like,
I think his gimmick is chess.
yeah, but against two, and you know, if your gimmick is
blind?
chess, you should be able to make moves
Maybe he's just planning
quicker
strategies in
than
his head. I don't know.
a couple of hours. I mean, have you ever played, seen people play speed chess, like with a timer?
Yes. Fuck, they can go fast.
And I think this is like the main difference between like levels of chess is just how fast you can think those things and recognize it and not make silly mistakes when you still when you only have like 1 second per move.
You're quite alright, madam. You look a bit fatigued.
Oh, I was in a world of my own, dear love. Sorry, pet. I'm just a bit tired and thirsty. It's right dead in there and all. I think a nice sit down is what I need.
Your job must be very taxing. Make sure to allow some time in your schedule for recuperation.
Oh, don't go worrying about me, love. You get wrinkles. You're right, bro. I need to schedule some railroad time.
If you like, I think we could prepare you a nice cup of tea. How does that sound?
Oh, you're a man after my own heart. I'm gasping for a cuppa. I need a lift up after the day I've had. Could you make me something refreshing? Oh, and make sure you sweeten it up. And all sugar lump.
I think we might be able to make something that fits the bill. Let's see. Okay, we should be able to do this one. Make sure it's refreshing and sweet.
I think we... yeah.
Yes. Do. Surprisingly childish for her tastes.
Also, I'm...
What?
I didn't think they would go with the but they did with, oh yeah, your top shop is taxing.
Absolutely delightful. A smile spreads across Vera's face. She seems restored and in high spirits.
Oh, that is divine. I do like a man who knows his way around a teapot. There's a lot of new facing passing through town these days. But yes, it's the best of the lot, love. In fact, just a little while ago, an older gentleman came to town with a box all studded with gems. Likewise, he didn't. Look says he didn't hold a candle to you, of course. But he had a touch of class, I would say. Now, if you two ever get tired of running around, stop at any time and say hi, you hear?
Interesting. A man with a box. A jewel box, though. That's very specific.
Yeah.
Anyway. You're new. Hey, what's with the long face? It's not very grown up of you to sulk like that. Honestly, I can't stand to see you looking like that, so here's a little puzzle my friend told me. Okay.
Wait, how many grown-up did you see? Because that's the grown-up thing where you actually just look down all the time.
I don't think I like this one. The difference between Mum's age and Dad's age is the same as my age. Oh, and my big sister is twice my age, which happens to be 1/3 my mum's age, and one more thing, in 5 years, I'll be my sister's age. How old am I? Fuck.
Okay.
Maybe it's like I can't remember if it was a big gap or a small one, though.
I don't... So, the difference between...
Alright, so...
I think this is what it just forced you off again. Oh, my big sister's twice my age. So, he's 5
1/3.
because he's 5 now. His
Yes.
sister is 10, and
Which
in
is
5 years he will be 10.
So, 1/3 of 10.
I think
makes
it's
a third?
again throwing you off. I think it's 5.
Okay.
Because
We're not here to figure out their ages, we're figuring out the kids'
yeah,
age.
and his sister is twice his age, and in 5 years he will be his sister's age, which means 5.
That's
This
5.
should do the trick.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Good for catching on that.
Ha! Wonderful.
You're learning! Hey, not bad. The girl's father's 35, and the mother's 30, meaning the difference in their ages is the same as the girl's age, as she said. As for her big sister's age, she's 10. That's twice the girl's age, and 1/3 of their mother's. In 5 years, the girl will be 10, which is her sister's age now. Kids these days grow up so quickly. Well, they do. That's how age works. Hey, pretty good, smarty pants. So good, in fact, I think you deserve a reward.
What kind of reward?
The best kind. A story. Okay, here goes. See, a long time ago, there was another family in town as rich as the Hardens. But one of the younger daughters got her heart broken by some boy and decided to leave town. It could just be a story somebody made up, but if it's real, that boy must have been a total loser. Rude.
Okay, so that's how Twop Town got founded.
Oh, you knew. In desperate need of tea. What to do? What to do? You seem troubled, madam. May I be of any assistance to you? Yes, I'm quite troubled. And what's worse, I have no one with whom I can discuss the matter. Well, how would you like a hot cup of tea? If nothing else, it should bring a bit of cheer to your day. Well, I am tired of mulling over the issue, so I suppose I might as well take a break. I don't mean to sound picky, but please keep in mind that I have certain preferences. On a day like today, I do believe a nice strong tea with a pinch of dream fluff is in order. Now, do we have that? Dream fluff. We've got dream spice. That kind of fits the tone. That's all we got. We can try it. We'll see what we can get. Tea isn't strong enough. I'll be sending it back. Okay. Well, this is all we got that fits the description. Nope. Wrong one. There's no punishment for failing, really. You can come back to it later. She may not be thirsty right now, but you can literally just go out and back into the screen a couple of times and it'll refresh. So, just prove that.
The first
And there you go.
in this town.
She's thirsty again. So yeah, there's no fear of missing out on any people who need tea. You can't miss out on this.
I mean, this is England, after all.
Yeah. Inspector, there's something I need to ask you. Can you spare just a moment?
Ah, Layton. I've seen you've been busy. I didn't think you would manage to solve 50 puzzles so soon.
What are we at now? 83, I think? 69.
Oh,
nice!
I heard you've been very busy sniffing around town for clues. Tell me, has this search yielded any genuine genuinely useful facts yet. Another missing dog, perhaps?
Okay, hardy har. Perhaps. Would you mind showing me the photo you recovered from the doctor's flat?
Oh, am I to understand there's a clue to be found in that photo? Well, I see you've solved 50 puzzles already. So I can tell you're serious about the investigation. A top priority is solving this case. If you think you can help, I might as well show you the thing. What the devil? Is something the matter, sir? There's a hole in my blasted pocket. Oh no!
Oh no! Wait a minute, where is it?
Oh no!
I've been scattering to pieces, but without even noticing. This is the lowest point in my career. It seems that all that remains of the photo is this one's scrap.
Yeah, one's better than nothing. Another
come on.
collectathon.
It doesn't look like we'll ever see that photo again. Perhaps not. This place will all still focus when we entered Fossen. But that much I'm sure.
Inspector, do you recall the path you took around town over the past couple of hours?
Bits of it, yes. Let's see. Oh, come on.
Yeah, free puzzle. We pretty much went everywhere. Ah, yeah, right. Use what the inspector remembers to find the path he took through town. I took a few turns, but only one at a junction that had a cafe on it. Also passed in front of one hat shop, and one flower shop too, and I didn't walk any further than necessary. Now that you've heard his recollection, can you trace the route the inspector took through town? Okay, so this is a case of just following the steps, I suppose.
Okay.
So he took a few turns, but only one at a junction that had a cafe on it. So, it's a couple of junctions here, really. Fuck. Okay, well, if we're going with nearest location, a few turns would be here, because there is a junction and there's a cafe here. I can't really see anywhere else that actually has a cafe by a junction. So it has to be this way. I also passed in front of one hat shop, so we must have turned this way, logically. We're past here. We're just going by nearest information so far.
And one flower shop too, but...
So it would be kind of like that. It can't be that. It can't be that. There's no way it's that simple. That seems too convenient. Took a few turns, but
No,
only one at
because
a junction. Yeah, that first description's
I'd only one at the junction and the cafe on it, so that already contradicts itself.
Okay, then we just... Only one
I
at a
mean-
junction had a cafe.
No, it doesn't.
So that must mean you took a straight path then. That doesn't... No.
Wait, I think that it might do it again. Good. No, down again, then go. Oh no, shit! Then he does a turn on the last one. That actually doesn't work out. Sorry.
And it's unnecessary as well. He's wasting time. I think. Hang on, does that work?
No, because this is again a junction where he took a turn on the coffee shop.
No, he's passing by the... That's not a junction, that's... Well, maybe...
And isn't it, even if it...
Oh, word terms here. Ah. I can't be asked for this one. Sometimes I can, not this one. Let me get my thing. Oops, don't delete it. Give me that back. Let's see, 110. We're in the hundreds now. Neat. Even though that's not how the game's designed, it jumps numbers all the time. Let's see. Ah, bastard. Load the images. Ah. Stupid website won't load the images faster. Fuck you, I want my solution.
What happened to you? Got like internet.
My phone says otherwise.
Oh, you're looking at your. Oh yeah, because streaming. Okay. Yeah, I understand it. Phone so sec.
Oh no, I had it right. Fuck.
Wait, what? Oh come on. Oh yeah, you're not taking a chunk. Yeah, yeah, I'm stupid again. Sorry.
Okay, I would have actually had it. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not blaming
somehow
you for that
missed.
one, though.
You passed the cafe and just went straight in, and someone mistook it for a junction. Somehow.
Road terms are weird. I don't drive. I've not taken the lesson for it, so what do I know?
And then after leaving the northeast corner of town, I came straight back to the hotel.
That should be enough information to get us started. Thank you. Come, Luke. Let's see if we can recover the pieces of that photo by retracing the inspector's steps.
What's important about that photo, Professor?
I'm unsure of the photo's content, but I have every confidence that it will lead us to the Legion box.
Say no more. I'm sold. After all, your intuition never fails. Let's hurry to the northeast town. I think we can get there through the little path where the bulldog was sitting.
Yes, let's. Here, I'll lead the way. Okay, only 2 puzzles missed. That's not too bad. Alright. Oh, yes, please. Okay, 70. Not bad. Nice even number. I think that's a good point to stop, methinks.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but this man needs tea. I must find out. Something the matter? You look rather downtrodden, my good man.
Oh, don't mind me, sir. I just get a little gloomy when I think about how slow business has been lately. To be honest, just thinking about it puts a rain cloud over my head.
Well, how would you like a cup of tea? I'd be happy to make one for you. You'd be surprised what it can do for your mood.
I'd appreciate it. Maybe something spicy will cure me of this case of the blues.
Ah, we got just the thing. This should do. Yeah, it pays to have these pre-made. Just imagine just warming up a pre-made cup of tea. That sounds wrong. A smile spreads across Krat's face. He seems relaxed and cheerful.
Oh my, that is delicious. Each sip reveals more flavors. It's like the tea I drank as a child. Back then, Duke Hazen would visit our hotel often, and no one spread ridiculous rumors about vampires. Yes, they were simpler times, but when you look at what gold did to the people here, well, let's just say I preferred the days gone by.
Interesting.
I keep this under your hats, but you know that hole in the inspector's pocket? A dog did that.
A dog, officer? Which dog?
Inspector Chelmy had a altercation with a canine by a path to the northeast corner of town.
Well, dogs can sniff out mean people, you know. That's just not the proof that he needs to be nicer.
He may seem a bit prickly at times, but he's actually quite kind. Having said that, this story I heard about him concerns one of his less friendly episodes.
Alright, one more puzzle, why not?
Stop.
Okay, this is a different one. Chelmy sent his squad out to investigate an incident. Before leaving, he said this. I want you to search this entire area shown on this map. Take any route you want, but report how many times you've turned in the process. You're free to turn left or right, but U-turns are strictly forbidden. The Bobbies completed their shift and returned to report their turns. Judging by the reports, though, it seems at least one man was loafing on the job. Touch the numbers you think are suspicious to mark them with an X. Loafing on the job. Would it be the people who took the most turns? I wonder.
What the fuck? I mean, I guess this is again an odd and even thing.
Yeah. I think you might be right on that. Yeah, we got 2. Well, say we did a potential route. I mean,
Yeah.
most like we just did a roundabout turnaround. Be 1, 2, 3, 4. Be even just for going around the corner of the map. So would it be the odd ones out then?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's just do that. Spitballing it. Why don't we?
Do you
This should do the trick.
pass the wrong ones right
Sorry.
now?
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Why I went for those two particular. They seemed odd in my eyes.
Because yeah, the 05, 105.
Okay. Try that.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great logic we were running there.
Wonderful.
Stop thinking. The two men who took 105 and 113 turns must have been slacking off. Since the men started out on a horizontal path, you can infer that if they turned an odd number of times, they end up on a vertical path. What? Conversely, if they made an even number of turns, they end up on a horizontal road. Any Bobby who did his job properly would have to turn an even number of times to get back to the station, which is at the end of the horizontal road. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. They were taking an unnecessary amount of turns, pretty much.
Well done, sir. Now must be off. The inspector and I used to sweep the area for more clues. Do watch yourselves when out in the streets. There's no telling what's out there.
Likewise, officer. Hey, got a key. More reading. What was he doing with the key? Hang on a minute. Mark that off there. Father's always done what he wants, regardless of who may object. He's that way with everyone, even his sons. It's no wonder my younger brother always seems so irritated with him. Even so, he and I must endure Father's whims because, as the next in line to rule Falsense, we cannot leave this town. Even if we want to, we are stewards of this town. We must stay here to watch over it. Fascinating. Anyway. Okay, that's a good point to stop. Alright, so the next stream is finding more pictures and such. Not the first time we're on a scavenger hunt for a thing.
They're always hunting for things.
Always hunting. Okay, I'll do for a stream. So, yeah, check back tomorrow for more Pandora's box. I'm just gonna say this now, hopefully weather will equally stay as cool, because if it's gonna be a really fucking hot day, I will skip it, because I will not tolerate making this room hotter than necessary. Just fair
Well,
warning on that part.
that's fair.
Right, so till then, bye all.